So how do you feel about, for many teachers, they're teaching in large studios, and so there's a certain, I guess, market reality and it's a very strong patent they're up against, in which a lot of people, when they talk about yoga, they want to know, oh, how's your back bend, and it's all about advancing in these postures. If how much room do you see in the popular milieu, or do you see that would change eventually? I mean, how do you see the future of yoga if it's to grow this sort of value that you're talking about and actually expand into its full range? How is that going to work? Or how do you see that working with the way yoga is generally available now in the population?
I feel the yoga, if I can call yoga industry, is in a very decisive phase of its life cycle. I really feel so. We have come to a peak of confusion, and now it's decisive time. I somewhere feel that we have had enough of techniques. Now it's time to trust. The modern yogis have experimented with 10,000 times of techniques. This style, that style, this style, that style. The more different things you try, it really doesn't bring you clarity. It brings forth confusion. And the reason why everybody wants to try different things is because they are not ready to trust one thing.
Yeah.
Because trusting one thing needs a lot of commitment and courage. Till then, you keep skimming. You keep swimming on the surface. It's like when you are swimming on the surface, you can enjoy the waves. You can float. That's one experience. But if you want to gather precious pearls, you need to hold your breath and dive down. So I do not want to foresee something, or I do not also want to envisage something. I leave it to the choice of humanity and the yoga teachers. It depends on people like you and me who are consciously a part of the yoga industry to create the future of yoga. So, what future do we want to create? Do we want to create a future of yogis floating on the top of the ocean, or do we want to create confident, courageous yogis who don't mind taking that little risk of closing their eyes and diving deep to the bottom? We trust that there is a bottom and there are some pearls there, and gathering them. So it all depends on how we play the game as of now. So it all, it's just like humanity, cultures have grown. This little yoga culture will also grow.